time for your midday fix of facts and spicy sides.
From breaking headlines to backroom whispers.
All served hot and fresh. Hello there, I'm Monique Tuzon.
I'm Ferdi Salvador. Glad to have you with us.
And I'm Mai Rodriguez. This is the Daily Dish. Thanks for tuning in. Today, is it Wednesday?
It is
Today's
Wednesday.
Middle of the
Friday
week.
today. Happy hump day.
A lot of things going on, guys.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah. What do we have? What are people talking about these days?
Well, first is Secretary Mulya's denial of any involvement in the sacking
Yeah, he
of
explained that
General Torre.
There's no feud between them, but there is speculation, so many speculations about this thing because Malacanang did not give any reason as to the sacking of General Torre as PNP chief.
Yes,
Right.
yes, which is unusual. But I'm sure this story will be developing as we dig in more.
Yeah.
Of course, Bilyonaryo always gets the news first. So
Always. Like Ferdi, always on top.
You
We
are always-
always.
they might think I get the news. I know that we've got a whole team
We
for
have
that.
a whole team. But I woke up this morning, apart from General Torre, Claudine Ko is also making some waves online.
And tell us who is Claudine Ko again,
So
for
she's-
those not in the know.
Well, she's a content creator actually, but her family, they come from, I think, they're politicians, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, there's some controversy with her lifestyle that she's very flashy online with what she shows on social media, and netizens are questioning how is she affording all of that. So
She is related to, has that been established? She is related to Congressman
she's-
Zaldico.
Yeah, that's her tito. But it's just a developing story, and we just saw this online that it's trending, so we don't have any info yet. But at the moment, she took down her social media because of
And
all the
we have
comments
to
she's
point
been
out
getting.
that Zaldico, the congressman, has been tied to one of the top 15 contractors named by President Marcos in connection to the ghost flood control projects all over the country.
So we'll see what happens. Make sure to stay tuned to Bilyonaryo. We'll have more updates on that. But on the lighter side of things,
I'm gonna intro this because
Okay, go.
Monique is going to go nuts. Taylor Swift and
yeah.
Travis Kelce are engaged,
She is so happy.
breaking the internet once again.
Crazy. So listen, apparently her dad spoke about it. Apparently that Travis Kelce was supposed to propose to her like this week. He proposed 2 weeks ago, but Taylor was getting so anxious and like antsy, like, guy, propose na. Parang like
Really?
How
How long have they been together?
2 years maybe? 2, 3?
Well, she seems like
But
they seem like they're very happy together.
compatible. I mean, she had a long list of people she dated, right? And this is the only one I feel like that everybody's like, okay, yeah, they definitely belong together.
Yes, and best wishes to Taylor Swift and her new minted fiance. Taylor, if you're listening, our show is open for any comments.
She's gonna be Taylor Kelce.
Taylor
I don't know,
Kelce.
she's gonna change her
Taylor
name.
Swift
Taylor
Kelce.
Swift Kelce.
But we also have, for your watching pleasure, we have
Yes.
tips from celebrity hairstylist Paul Nebres this
So
afternoon.
you guys will never have a bad hair day. He's gonna help
Yeah.
us basically look beautiful
If
every
you
day.
want to get your glam on,
Yeah.
stay tuned. We have more on those stories later in the show. Today's headlines. The Interior Secretary denying any part in the sacking of PNP Chief General Nicolas Torre. This despite a reported feud between them. Riding into more trouble, the Bureau of Customs investigating the luxury car collection of the Vizcaya couple, said to be worth up to 1 billion pesos. Swifties are rejoicing. It's a love story, and she said yes. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce breaking the internet as they announce their engagement. Talk about giving your crowning glory the A-list touch. Hairstylist to the stars, Paul Nebres is here. He will serve us tips and tricks later in the show. On to the news now. DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla denies he personally recommended sacking former PNP chief Nicolas Torre III. This comes just days after Bilyonaryo News Channel first reported a turf war between the two. Remulla explains part of the president's decision is Torre's reshuffling of the PNP command group. Remulla adds Torre bypassed the DILG and the NAPOLCOM.
We are a country of laws and not of men, that the institutions must be larger than the people who run it. The President saw it necessary that the institution of the PNP and the NAPOLCOM be upheld as according to the spirit of the law as it was created.
Police Lieutenant General Jose Melencio Nagtates Jr. is taking the helm as OIC and denies any internal conflict in the PNP. He previously served as Deputy Chief for Operations. Walang forever. That's what Senator Bato de la Rosa had to say after General Torre was removed barely 3 months as PNP Chief. Senator Bato says, though he somehow feels sorry, he has a bone to pick with Torre, who gave up former President Rodrigo Duterte to the International Criminal Court. De la Rosa was FPRRD's PNP chief and led the controversial drug war and Oplan Tokhang.
Galit ako na naawa ako sa kanya. Because I've been there. What if ako ang nandyan, nakaupo, at sinunod ko lahat ng orders ng nagbibigay ng orders sa akin. Lahat na ginawa ko. Kahit na yung bordering to illegal acts, unconstitutional acts, questionable acts. Ginawa ko na lahat. Pagkatapos, ngayon, tanggalin lang niyo ako ng unceremoniously.
And this just in, Malacanang confirms that ex-PNP Chief Torre is being offered another position in the government. There's no comment yet from Torre. The Bureau of Customs strikes a big blow against cigarette smuggling, uncovering master cases worth more than $500 million. We go live to Andrea Salve for the details. Andrea, tell us what's happening there.
Mai, in their continuous crackdown against smuggling, the Bureau of Customs has conducted a major raid at a warehouse here in Plaridel. The BOC uncovered a massive haul of illicit cigarettes estimated to be worth over 605 million pesos. The products bear markings from China and Vietnam, but was found to be lacking Bureau of Internal Revenue tax stamps and the required graphic health warnings. The operation was carried out under a letter of authority following an intelligence information about suspicious activities in the area. A total of 8,647 master cases of cigarettes were seized during the raid. 3 individuals were apprehended, including the Filipino-Chinese proprietor and 2 other employees who were identified as a driver and a helper. They are currently undergoing inquest proceedings at the Department of Justice over several criminal complaints. Meanwhile, a warrant of seizure and detention will be issued for violations of the National Internal Revenue Code, the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act, and relevant National Tobacco Administration regulations. My BOC Commissioner Ariel Nepomuceno continues to warn the public against unregistered cigarettes, and he says their work will continue to protect legitimate businesses and safeguard the welfare of Filipino consumers. Mai?
Thank you, Andrea Salve there, live from Bulacan. The Discaya couple faces a penalty of up to 6 times the value of their luxury cars. The Bureau of Customs says their collection of high-end vehicles are worth as much as ₱1 billion. On Abantes Parecoy, Customs spokesperson attorney Jet Maronilla says an investigation is underway. The Bureau explains this is to verify if the cars were legally imported and whether the correct taxes were paid. Batangas lawmaker Leandro Leviste sheds more light on the bribery attempt of a contractor on projects in his province. On BNC's On Point, he said the bribe was meant to stop his probe on anomalies in flood control projects in his district. He adds this was the practice of a congressman of the previous administration, whom he confirmed as Eric Buhain.
So, who is the ex-congressman?
You can find that out on Wikipedia.
I already did. It's former Congressman Eric Buhain. Tama? Siya po. Kasi it's an easy fact check. And he's the same person that you ran against in the 2025 elections.
Leviste also revealed kickbacks of up to 20% were claimed, and most projects went to a few favored contractors. He says this practice was part of a wider culture of corruption involving public works funds. Buhain has yet to comment on the matter. Questions of citizenship and national security surround the Philippine Coast Guard. This after businessman Joseph C., linked to the Chinese firms, was found to be a member of the PCG. Hannah T is live from the Senate. So Hannah, this mining exec is facing deportation over issues of fake citizenship. Tell us more.
There's also a creeping intrusion into the security environment of the PCG. That's according to PCG Captain Circes Fernandez. This after the nickel businessman Joseph C. was discovered and listed into the PCG auxiliary despite questions over his true citizenship. In today's Senate hearing on anti-espionage, Captain Fernandez said the PCG is now tightening its vetting process for auxiliary members. Back in 2018, the auxiliary was treated like a socio-civic organization, similar to a Rotary or Lions Club, so foreign nationals were allowed in. But that very loophole is what allowed individuals like C to slip through. Lawmakers in the hearing voiced concerns. Senator Bato de la Rosa warned that even if auxiliary members can only join ceremonial functions, the mere fact that they can wear a PCG uniform already grants them a form of access. Senator Risa Ontiveros backs this and points out that attending social functions allows them to fraternize, build relationships, and earn trust, opening doors to possible espionage. PCG Commandant Admiral Ronnie Hill Gavan earlier ordered the delisting of 36 Chinese nationals, including C, after their citizenship backgrounds proved shaky. Ontiveros says she received reports that Filipino applicants in the auxiliary said it's difficult to be vetted and got shocked that C himself got included. There are also hierarchies in the auxiliary, which even includes the rank of honorary Commodore, a one-star position equivalent to that of a spokesperson. Meanwhile, the BI is now preparing deportation proceedings against C over alleged falsification of his Filipino citizenship. Officials stress this is no longer just a document issue, it's a matter of national security, much like a second Alice Guo case in the country. Mai?
Hannah, can you tell us what exactly is the role of the Coast Guard Auxiliary?
According to PCG Captain Fernandez, auxiliary members are usually boat owners and shipping companies who are tapped for search and rescue operations of the agency, and they also help on international coast up cleanups. And as today's hearing show, these socio-civic functions can actually become an entry of foreign nationals. Back to you, Mai.
Thank you for that report, Hannah T, live from the Senate. Now, budget talks continue at the House with the DTI seeking nearly 10 billion pesos next year to boost consumer protection and support for micro, small, and medium enterprises. We have more from Joan Manalo live from the Batasang Pambansa. Joan, any updates for us?
The House Appropriations Committee is now deliberating on the proposed 2026 budget of the Department of Trade and Industry. DTI Secretary Cristina Roca says the agency is seeking a total of 9.951 billion pesos for next year, marking a 3% or 253 million increase from its 2025 appropriation. Of this, 6.9 billion pesos will go to the Office of the Secretary, while 2.974 billion pesos will be allocated to its 5 attached agencies, namely the Board of Investments, the Construction Industry Authority of the Philippines, the Cooperative Development Authority, the Design Center of the Philippines, and the Philippine Trade Training Center. Roca stressed that the DTI aims to strengthen consumer protection and fair trade, especially in e-commerce, with more products now entering the market. She also highlighted the significance of the MSME sector, which accounts for 99.6% of all businesses in the country and provides jobs for 60% of the labor force. Roca further noted that the country's top export remains its people and said that the DTI would like to create more opportunities in the country so Filipinos can remain with their families. The budget hearing with the DTI is still underway, with more updates expected in the coming hours. And meanwhile, in the afternoon, the House Appropriations Committee is also set to tackle the proposed 2026 budget of the Department of Science and Technology. Mai.
Thank you, John Manalo, reporting to us live from the Batasang Pambansa. Today, we pay tribute to Rojas matriarch Judy Araneta Rojas, who passed away at the age of 91. She leaves behind a legacy of service and love for family and community, from leading charitable foundations to shaping Philippine politics. As Ivy Reyes tells us, her impact will never be forgotten.
A mother, philanthropist, and public servant, this is Judith Judy Araneta. Born on July 13, 1933 to Esther Bustamante and real estate developer J. Amado Araneta, Judith eventually tied a knot with late Senator Gerardo Jerry Rojas in 1955 and gave birth to Maria, Mar, and Dingoy. An advocate of social development, Judy was vice chair of the Araneta Group, which owns the prominent Araneta complex in Quezon City. She was also president of the non-governmental organization J. Amado Araneta, where she focused on education and culture and the arts. Judy also led the Jerry Rojas Foundation and continued what her late husband started. As former Senator Mar Rojas' mother, Judy was also a figure in Philippine politics. Her devotion to family is apparent in Mar's wife, Corina Sanchez Rojas' social media posts. Corina maintains her gratitude and respect for whom she had always called her idol mom. Judy passed on at the age of 92, but her memories remain alive and well in her family, the organization she headed, and the lives she touched. Ivy Reyes, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
From all of us here in Bilyonaryo News Channel, we send our condolences to the family. Now, SM Investments Corporation is expanding its clean energy push, exploring wind power to complement its geothermal operations. Its renewable arm, PGPC, runs steam fields in Albay and Laguna, Batangas, and is developing 5 more sites. Its other units, Carmen Copper, launched the country's first floating solar farm in Cebu, while SM Prime has solar panels in 48 malls. BDO supports this green shift, pouring 1 trillion pesos for 63 projects. Amid the glitz and glamour, geopolitics takes center stage at the 82nd Venice Film Festival. The prestigious event is kicking off with 21 films vying for the coveted Golden Lion. Festival director Alberto Barbera says today's filmmakers are using cinema to confront urgent global issues with powerful works addressing conflicts in Gaza, Russia, and beyond.
It's the comeback of a cinema of reality. The sensibility of the filmmakers invested a lot in reflecting on the major problems of our contemporary world. We are living dangerous time, as we all know, and cinema is a fantastic. It's a great tool to have a better knowledge of the situation, because it's not the immediate how can I say, point of view of the chronic, no, of the daily news on TV. It's a way to reflect on the complexity of the problem and to have a better understanding of the situation.
Domination for top tennis stars Yannick Sinner and Iga Świątek as they begin their campaign in the U.S. Open. The Polish world number 2 shut down Colombia's Emiliano Arango in straight sets. She's already won the Australian Open and the Wimbledon and seeks to capture the title again after 3 years. Over to the men's side, Sinner cruised past Vit Kopriva of the Czech Republic. He's looking to win his second straight U.S. Open title this year.
There it is.
The world is enchanted as Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. The pair announced on Insta, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married, with photos of the NFL star proposing to the pop icon. So there's no wedding date yet, but Swifties and Monique are rejoicing. Monique, what do you have to say?
In-house Swiftie, Monique.
I'm so excited. Okay, I just checked while you were doing the news. They've been together since 2023, so 2 years. But people are talking about her ring. Did you see her ring?
I did not get a chance to see her ring because I want to guess, the size of it.
That was the first thing I looked at. I literally zoomed. I said, hello.
Why are you looking at engagement rings again?
I'm just looking. So it's an old brilliant cut.
Yeah,
They're
are they
bringing back
comparing
the
it to
vintage.
Cristiano Ronaldo's
Yeah, but Ronaldo's
ring?
is bigger. Hers is between 7 to 10 carats. So I think Ronaldo's was what, like 20 carats?
20, right around.
Yeah, so
right
hers
around.
is half. But it's beautiful, and people are already breaking down her outfit,
Yeah.
what she wore. Like her dress is Ralph Lauren.
And of course, free advertisement from a timepiece. Wow.
There's
Yeah,
the ring. See,
there's
Okay,
the
so the
ring.
ring, I'm guessing it's at least 10 to 15-ish.
Interesting.
Around there. But it's
look at her Cartier watch.
Oh, that's what I just
I was looking at the watch, not the ring.
Free advert for her. I'm sure that brand will give her something nice.
Those are lovely photos. On point,
I'm
guys.
excited. I
All
hope
right.
we're invited to her wedding.
We have got more stories and conversations for you later on the show as we find out how we can achieve the perfect look with top hairstylist Paul Nebres. He joins us live after the break. Stay tuned to the Daily Dish.
And hello. Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. They say hair is our crowning glory. So how do celebrities maintain their flawless look?
Well, if you want to get your glam on, you have to have your own stylist.
And of course, we are lucky to have with us today hairstylist to the stars, Paul Nebres. Thank you so much for coming, Paul.
Thank you for having me today.
You are
Thank
one of
you.
the busiest people behind the scenes.
Thank you for having me today.
Well, thank you
It's
for
really
coming and making time for
Yes,
us.
of course, Ferdi.
So Paul, it's he's a friend because and not only does he do celebrities and VIPs and stuff, but he's also done something very very close to my heart.
Yes.
My brother's wedding and my sister-in-law.
Yeah, during the lockdown pa.
Yeah, John and
Yeah.
Jet. So he's special to our family.
Yeah.
Right? So Paul, I never asked because we've known each other for a long time.
Yes.
But how did you start?
I started as assistant lang talaga. Because before, back then, 10 years ago, actually, I'm turning 11 years in this industry.
Yay.
So when I was starting, I was just assisting a makeup artist, which is my friend Jelly Eugenio.
Jelly.
Yes, and then before you need to know how to do hair and makeup.
Yes.
So that's the time that I do hair and makeup. But iba yung excitement that I feel with hair. Kasi before it's rollers, yung uso pa yung rollers, set mo yung
Set
hair.
the hair and everything.
So, ako, pagka nag-set ako ng rollers, excited na akong tanggalin yung rollers kasi that's the time you're gonna style the whole look. So, ganun yung na-feel ko. Sabi ko, parang hair talaga yung for me. And bago ako pumunta sa mga clients ko, iniisip ko na ano kaya magandang look. And after my client ko, after the whole day of working, ini-evaluate ko yung sarili ko na parang, did I do something good today or how will I
Help them look
help
better.
them, yes,
Yeah.
improve my skills. And of course, kasi hindi talaga like bagay yung hair sa lahat.
Right.
So may binabagayan siya.
So I'm,
Yeah.
I'm curious, did you get any formal training on this? So for those who are starting,
Yes.
what do they have to maybe...
So ako talaga, I'm lucky that I started young. So when I was starting, I started when I was 18. So when I was starting, kapag kami nakakasabay akong hairstylist, pinapanood ko sila and gagawin ko siya sa mga classmates ko when I in college. So pinapractice ko sa...
So you had guinea pigs,
Yes.
ng mga ano, ng
So
mga
hindi
friends
talaga
mo.
ako like nagpasok sa formal school and then so gradually natuto ako and I of course na-expose din ako sa mga big personalities and that's when I started to know what's the big industry of
Pero
beauty.
syempre,
Yes.
ano ka rin, you went, I'm sure you did a little bit of training,
Yes.
you know, to make sure that your
Of
techniques
course,
are correct.
you will never stop talaga learning. Lalo na ngayon, kasi yung trends talaga, paiba-iba.
Right.
Pero what I love with hair, kasi babalik at babalik lang siya sa basic or yung sinimulan natin. Like now, the newest trend is the blowout. Remember the Farrah Fawcett, big hair,
So it's coming back?
volume, yes. It's coming back, yes.
Why did you get excited?
That brightened yung eyes mo when you heard her name. Yeah.
Mai's
Yeah.
eyes just brighten up and she was
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's back.
Also,
gonna be her
like
look
back
tomorrow,
in the day,
though.
right? Like Charlie's Angels,
Yes.
right?
But I want to know,
Bukas Charlie's
though,
Angels ka.
you mentioned, Paul, right? Like one size doesn't fit all for hair.
Yeah.
So typically, when you do your client's hair, where do you get inspiration? Like, how do you decide? Okay, this is what's gonna look good on her versus
Yes.
her face, and etc.
So if they ask for something or a specific hairstyle, what I explain is their face shape and yung mga things that we consider if we do hair. Hair face shape, kasi not everyone has the same shape. So kailangan perfect yung framing ng face and then of course the weather or the event.
Okay,
Para
so
bagay.
quick one. You've got Monique and Mo here.
Yes.
Their faces are quite small. What's the perfect hair shape for them?
Earlier, I helped her with framing her
Yeah, he helped
her
me
hair. 'Cause,
frame it.
If you
Here.
do like styling your hair, you have to highlight some parts of it to hide the parts that you don't want to be highlighted.
Okay.
So example, if you have like round face or big face,
AKA me.
you have to highlight something that will be the focus of your face.
So what did you highlight for Monique?
Her
The gagambas.
the eyes, because he has a really nice eyes.
Maganda. Your
Yeah,
eyes
I
are
love
very
his
nice,
eyes,
see?
With the lashes.
Thank you so much.
So instead
Guys
of
don't like
kasi earlier her hair is like parang
It was too back,
yeah,
right?
nasa likod lahat. So I framed the side para lahat ng focus is here.
Okay, what about Farrah Fawcett, also otherwise known as Mai Rodriguez?
Actually, I like the framing of your
You like
face.
my hair
Yes,
today.
I like it.
Look at the
Yeah.
skileg.
Thank you. Thank you to
Nice.
Mommy Ron.
I like your hair color too.
Oh, thank you. So what should I highlight? What should I hide?
Well, you have really nice face shape naman. So you don't have to worry.
Yes,
You don't
ikaw
have to worry
na.
kasi yung mga like yung iba talaga like insecurities nila yung big cheeks, longer face. You have your
But you know what?
route.
I've always wanted to do a ponytail on camera, but I cannot seem to do it because I'm very conscious. Like my face is all out.
Maybe
Are you
do
scared?
a
I haven't
ponytail
done
but
that.
with the parting.
Not like a sleek,
Yeah.
all the way.
Kasi
So that's for
because-
Friday.
Yes.
I want these like sleek looks, like
Yeah.
matted
Yes.
to the.
Okay, guys, so
You can do
tomorrow,
it.
Mai's gonna do Farrah Fawcett, and on
and
Friday,
Friday
she's
she's
gonna do
gonna
a
do
pony.
ponytail with
the
Yeah,
back.
okay, okay.
banger.
Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try.
But for our viewers, Paul, who
Yeah.
like if they're getting a haircut or whatnot, how do they decide what best fits their shape?
I think I always give advice naman kasi ang init kasi sa Pilipinas. And
True.
our main problem is sweating and then
humidity.
humidity. So, sabi nila laging bumabagsak yung hair ko, hindi naglalas yung curls and yung volume nawawala.
Yeah.
Sinasabi ko sa kanila, get a nice layers. Because layers gives volume sa hair natin.
Yeah.
So, if you have straight cut lang, it pulls down everything. And lalo
Even with
na-
the humidity.
Yeah.
All right. How do you say ang init sa Pilipinas in Becky speak?
Ang Jeanette
Jeanette
Jackson sa
ang Jeanette sa
Pilipinas.
Pilipinas.
Ang Jean.
Yeah.
So, but okay, so now that you've told my colleagues about what to do with their hair and their shape, tell us about your celebrities naman that you've worked with.
Yeah, I work with different celebrities and personalities. My main muse, si Nadine.
Hello, Nadine.
Yes, hi,
Shout out.
Nadine. We've been working for 11 years.
Look at all the
Yes.
pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
And
we
And the most
tried
beautiful
a lot of
faces.
hairstyles, hair colors.
She's quite adventurous
Yeah,
with
super.
fashion.
And I feel like
Her-
anything's bagay naman with her. She's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
You know what? But I love that latest look on her, the feathery long hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, look, not
Super nice.
everybody can achieve the bangs that she's
Yeah.
doing right now. Like, she looks gorgeous. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You also did Anne.
And
Yes.
Catriona.
Okay, talking
Yeah.
about Catriona,
Yeah.
did you do her beauty pageant looks?
No, because before she has her own team. But after winning, her hairstylist and I, parang nagsiswitch kami kapag ka. And then, we became really good friends. So, we travel together, we hang out, and then, yeah, if she has like events, tinatawagan niya na.
Who's the first ever celebrity you've done?
It's really Nadine.
Nadine.
Yeah. So, we started together. Parang, yung relationship namin, sobrang
Solid.
solid na. Kasi parang 10 years this year and turning 11. And
More than a romantic
ang dami na
relationship.
namin, ang dami na namin pinagdaanan and it's so nice kasi she still trusts us to do her
Yes.
own.
So, are celebrities easy to style?
Actually, it's not the celebrities who we really... natatakot kami minsan sa mga clients because they give the pegs.
Specific
You mean the
look?
handlers?
No, especially
the
sa mga
Oh,
brands.
the
Private.
brands,
Yeah,
the brands.
Like when
Okay.
you do shoots,
Yeah.
the brands
Yeah,
has
the
like a
brands
certain
will
look
tell
they
you,
want.
oh, this will be the hair. And sometimes it's not perfect for her face shape. Especially with Nadine, she has like big or defined jaw.
So how do
And-
you work with that? Like if
She's gonna
it's
get
not
mad
gonna
at you.
Yeah.
You said
so
big.
I always negotiate naman sa clients like
Okay.
she's not comfortable with this hair. Maybe we can tweak a little. And what I really do is if may peg talaga yung mga celebs or clients, hindi ko siya like totally ginagaya. I wanted to put something that will mark as hair by Paul Nebres.
Yes.
And what does that mean?
Oh, yes.
Like a mark by hair by Paul
Because
Nebres.
other hairstylists, ang trend nila is to copy the whole peg. If they saw the photo, gagayahin lang
Same
nila.
lang.
But they don't care about the face shape, the face framing. They don't consider those things. Kaya hindi bumabagay. So perfect din kasi if you, like what I told you earlier, you need to know the face shape and which part of the face that will highlight. Yes.
But I heard from a little bird, Paul, that talking about branding,
Yes.
that you are also evolving into your own hair care
I'm
brand.
so excited.
Are we allowed to talk about it, or am I putting you on the spot?
Soon, but I'm so excited kasi it's so hard to find the good
Very true.
hair products
Yeah,
in
agreed.
the Philippines.
And also the ones that suited to our weather.
Yeah.
Right?
They don't consider our humid
Yeah.
weather.
Actually, we're very limited when it comes to hair styling options here in the
Yeah.
Philippines. Like even hairspray, there's only so much you
so
can
yung
buy.
mga nabibili natin is mostly like the foreign brands.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I
It's
never,
for Western countries.
I never considered that fact because I use
Yeah.
the basic ones. But I didn't realize that humidity and weather
Yeah.
is a big component to how to
Kasi
keep your hair, ladies.
Yeah, if you guys
intact.
go out na ng
Oh,
with
wala, this is
curls,
gonna fall.
after 30
Yeah.
minutes, wala na yung...
And it's also, if you're going for volume,
Yeah.
there are a lot of volumizing
Yes,
products.
there's a lot.
But they are foreign brands,
Yeah.
right? So maybe,
In the
do
Philippines,
you find
yeah,
that
yeah.
it doesn't usually work here?
Sometimes it works, but you really have to retouch it just to...
all the time.
I have a question. There's also an emerging, well, it's not emerging. It's already, it's a staple. Of course, like hair attachments, like
Yeah.
extensions,
Yeah.
and then wigs. you know, that's some people's best friend because, you know, they don't have
Yeah.
time to fix their
Yeah.
hair. What are your thoughts on that?
I like it. I always use hair extensions, not just to add length. What I do is, I add extensions on the same length ng hair nila. Just to add volume.
Yeah, yeah.
And they wouldn't know kasi minsan kakulay naman.
Right.
Or if you wanna play, you can add colors. And then if wig naman, you can play with the styles. You can do short hair, long hair. So it's nice that we have that access
Okay.
na
Yeah.
those
Before we go into
products.
a gap, what style do you think should be out these days?
I think the blowout,
The
the
Farrah
Farafosa
Fawcett.
talaga.
Okay.
And the layered.
No blowout.
Your look.
We can't do that.
She's ready for that.
We can't do that anymore.
Guys, before we go away, before we go on Gap, we just hold on because you guys have to watch. We have a live demo here with our very own Bri from Bilyonaryo. So don't go
Yes.
away. Paul Nebres will be right back.
You're still watching The Daily Dish. With us on the show today, celebrity hairstylist Paul Nebres.
And we're now going to ask Paul to do a perfect hairstyle for our colleague here, BNC's Bri.
Great!
Now, Paul, so when you do a hairstyle on a client, so right now, Bri, what are the first things you look at? Her face shape, the
Yeah.
face color, everything? Walk
And
us
her
through.
hair texture also.
Okay.
Because some hair talaga is very fine and some are very like super kapal na strands. With Bri, she has very fine hair. A typical Filipina hair. So it's nice.
But she's not typical Filipina.
Yes!
Okay.
So, earlier I prepped her hair with heat protectant because that's important. So it won't damage your hair with curling. Kasi
no, I never
heat
use-
damages will like damage your hair. So ayun yung reason ba't naglalagas yung
So Paul, this is a quick fix for hair fall for our viewers out there, di ba?
Yeah.
So it's just you can buy this in any
Yeah, there's a lot of
salon.
products na heat protectant and there's so
Okay.
many uses ng heat protectant to prevent hair fall or damage and then yung scalp nyo din, pwede din i-protect ng mga...
So Monique and Mai definitely
I definitely need
Yeah, we
that.
need it.
We've never used
and
heat
the girls of
protectant.
Bilyonaryo News
Yes.
channel, syempre, they're prepped every day with
What's
the-
more effective when you say heat protectant? Is it in mousse form, spray, or cream?
The liquid ones.
Oh, it's like
and
a
you use it
spray.
before
Spritz.
you
Yeah.
blow dry.
Okay.
Yes.
Does it matter when it comes to like the barrel size when you do curls?
Yeah, because there are sizes. I'm using the 1 inch.
Okay.
Because this one gives the big curls.
Like
or
the Farrah Fawcett
Yes.
look. Okay.
Of
Noted,
mine.
Miss
The
Mai.
volume one. So earlier I curled half of her hair already and then I'm gonna do this part.
So what are you gonna frame? Because a while ago you were saying, what you're gonna highlight rather on Miss Bri's face.
Actually, I like her face because it's round, but it's not too long. But she has like a little chubby cheeks.
Oh my God!
But it's nice because
No, but I was about to
As a
say,
baby girl.
you know, from this angle, she looks like Andrea Brillante.
Yeah.
So just saying.
Yeah, she does actually. Oh yeah, she does.
And chubby cheeks is nice kasi yung onting blush lang, like it will pop na.
Yeah, like
You
you
don't
blush
have
right now.
you don't have to put more highlighter.
Just like what
Yeah.
Miss Tasha's going to say, konting blush lang.
Yes.
patok ka na.
But Paul, what's your biggest advice, I guess, for our viewers who are watching who want to basically keep their hairstyle without retouching for this humid weather?
Yes.
I think invest on good shampoo and conditioner kasi everything starts with hair care. Parang face lang yan, di ba? We have skin care. We also have hair care. So you need to invest on products na perfect sa hair type mo.
Sorry, Paul, is it a myth that before you get your hair styled, don't use conditioner or shampoo?
Conditioner kasi usually is parang silicone and oil. Consists of silicone and oil. And syempre it's if they use it very like crazy.
Generously,
Generously. minsan dumaabot siya sa scalp natin. Our scalp produces so much oil already. So you don't need to put conditioner on your scalp. What you do is put conditioner on the ends, and it's still okay.
So you can style it better
Yes.
then.
Wait, there's actually another myth I want to debunk. Because in the US, right, there are people, we don't shower or wash our hair every day.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for myself, I'm speaking for my friends. I have to wash my hair every day because of work. But I heard it's not healthy that you wash it every day. So what's the proper
It's
way
true,
to take care
but
of your hair?
it only applicable to Western countries kasi malamig sa kanila.
Right.
We
So
always
here-
sweat. Unless you
Yeah.
don't sweat every day, it's okay.
Because here I'm literally showering my hair twice a day because it's so hot.
Yeah, but then you don't shampoo your hair
I
twice
do.
a day.
It might damage
I do.
your hair.
And there are products that you can use
it's so bad.
if you don't wash your hair.
Yeah.
You can use dry shampoo. But some dry shampoo
Okay,
kasi,
what's dry shampoo? Can you explain that
it's
to me?
an aerosol type to refresh your scalp and your hair. Kasi if we don't want or we don't have time to refresh our hair, kung nagpawis tayo, nag-gym tayo, and then we have meeting after or we have some events and we don't have time kasi ang traffic,
Yes.
we just spray sa scalp or sa buhok natin and refresh na siya.
Okay.
So
It's
dry
like
shampoo is
powder.
also nice.
And it absorbs the oil.
But there's a powder also.
Yeah. There's powder type and there's
What do you suggest?
the aerosol one.
The aerosol.
I want to go back to when you said shampoo and conditioner. There are so many different types of shampoo and conditioners out there. Like, my brain is literally so confused when I buy them. So what do you recommend we look for when we buy shampoo and conditioner?
It depends if you have like colored treated hair. There are color treated hair shampoo and conditioner. If you have like, if you want something like smoothing or for your hair fall, so meron din mga ganon. I just can't mention brands.
Of course.
So it just depends
Except
on
for
your
the
hair
Paul
type.
Nebres brand. Max.
Yes.
So what stage are we now with our
Yes, Brie,
beautiful
look at her
muse
hair.
here?
I'm
Brie?
almost done and just finishing it. I'm using a flexible hairspray. So
Brie, you look so beautiful.
I'm
love
just
this
adding a
hair
little
on her.
volume.
We have
Yeah.
to. I know we have to play in Kelly Clarkson's a moment like this. Brie has been waiting for her moment, and this is her moment.
So this is a quick fix, Paul. And how much time should girls stay and on how long do you suggest women spend styling their hair?
Siguro if you curl your hair every day, 30 minutes is max.
30 minutes.
Yeah. But if you have like straight naman hair, 10 to 15 minutes is enough then.
What about when it comes to the heat settings on like the curlers and the straighteners? Do we use it all the way to the max, or what do you recommend?
The max that you can do is 200 degrees Celsius. Kasi everything beyond that
So scientific.
is damaging.
My poor
my
hair.
gosh.
Naging
There's
barbecue.
only so much heat that your hair can take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we need heat protectant also.
So really,
So if
okay.
you hit that 210 or more than, your hair is protected. So what I love with her face shape is her chin. It's sharp and jaw. Para hindi rin ma-highlight like yung chubby cheeks na. You can highlight the chin by opening this part of her hair.
Oh my gosh, Brie, you look
I love this look on her.
Brie, I
Yeah.
think you should go out on a date later because you're all like
She
sad.
looks so good.
Well, she looks good every day,
I know,
but now
but
it's
this is
highlighted.
amazing.
Yeah.
Paul, what are your advice for people who want to follow in your footsteps?
Don't be afraid on trying on new hairstyles or giving suggestions to your clients. Because sometimes if you say yes on what they want,
Yeah.
you'll end up messing it up. Kasi hindi bagay sa kanila. So
What's one hair horror story you have?
May client ako before, gusto niya daw like super slick na buhok. So, in-slick back ko siya. And I told her, it will highlight your long face and chubby cheeks. But when we're done with the hair, sabi niya, parang hindi bagay sa akin.
And she finally saw,
God.
hindi bagay.
So,
What did you say? I told you so.
yeah, so sabi ko sa kanya, sabi ko naman sa'yo, but at least we still have time to fix it.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Paul, what are your biggest lessons learned in your 11 years in the industry?
Always be vocal on what you want. Especially kapag be true to yourself and to your clients. Kasi kapag naging honest ka sa kanila, dyan mag-start yung relationship mo sa kanila. And they will trust you and they will still book you every time they need you sa mga special events.
Yeah, talking about bookings, of course, we're talking about your celebrity clients and stuff like that. Do you accept private clients?
Yeah, I do. Like, I do weddings also, and then some of my clients who attend like ball or fashion shows.
And how long does it take to book you? 3 months, 6 months, 1 whole year?
Sometimes a month is enough
enough.
naman.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
So, di naman ganun ka-hectic pa ang schedule.
Yeah.
But bare months is coming, so for sure it's gonna be busy for everyone.
So, Paul, let me just ask, what do you consider your bread and butter? Is it weddings? Is it fashion events?
I think it's the celebrities that I work with. Kasi it's a big talaga, exposure. Kasi when people will say, oh, he works with big celebrities. And the fact that they trust you, the celebrities trust you, it's easier for them to, oh, magaling yan kasi ginagawa niya yung mga celebrities.
Okay.
But you have to show them your skills to them.
Of course.
Hindi lang dahil normal or hindi sila celebrity, hindi mo papakita na magaling ka.
You can't just ride on the big names.
But Paul, thank you so much for lending us your time.
Thank you so
You
much.
know, celebrity hairstylist Paul Nebres.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you so much. Bree looks so
Bree.
cute.
I know, Bree's
Yeah.
ready to go
All right.
out now.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we're up for some luxurious discussions. The Daily Dish. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. A unique piece of Philippine history is up for grabs in an upcoming auction next month. Leon Gallery says a Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day Date bearing the signature of former President Ferdinand E. Marcos is among the items included in the auction block. The starting price? A cool 900,000 pesos. According to the gallery, the watch is given to a trusted advisor of the late strongman who belonged to the so-called Rolex 12. The group is made out of close associates and high-ranking officials during the martial law in the 70s. I want that piece.
That is so luxe. Now hold on to your makeup bags. Louis Vuitton just trotted into the beauty world with a La Beauté Louis Vuitton. Their refillable lipstick start at a luxe $160, alongside lip balms and eyeshadow palettes made for serious style. Its CEO calls this a natural evolution, adding a sprinkle of LV magic to your everyday look. With beauty booming and outpacing fashion profits, LV is ready to grab its share of the $677 billion market. So get ready to glam up as luxury just got a shiny new makeover.
Negros always had a story to tell. This time it's being told in the heart of Manila. A story rich with flavor, culture, and craftsmanship. Get a glimpse from my report.
Bringing Negros to Manila. That's the goal of the Negros Trade Fair. And at its media launch, Himbon, meaning to gather, did just that. Gathering nearly 4 decades of Negrense artistry, craftsmanship and entrepreneurship and bringing them right to the heart of the metro.
Negros Island region for the first time. So we will have 3 provinces actually, Negros Occidental, Negros Oriental, and Siquijor.
For the very first time, the country's longest-running provincial trade fair made its debut in Taguig, a historic milestone for Negrenses who have long showcased their heritage through food, fashion, crafts, design, and tourism. Guests were treated to live acoustic music and special tastings from chefs Luis Locsin and Cara Davis, giving a flavorful glimpse of what Negros has to offer.
They have innovated a lot of the traditional product and infused some modernity into it, no? Like the pistachio Napoleones. I would buy that in a heartbeat, right?
And this year's edition is the biggest yet, with 140 exhibitors showcasing everything from heirloom delicacies to hand-woven textiles and contemporary design pieces.
We have more exhibitors this year. So from the usual 100 exhibitors, we have now 140 booths. So that's 40 more booths and 40 more entrepreneurs.
With its theme Himbon, the Negros Trade Fair isn't just about products. It's about people coming together, keeping traditions alive, and sharing them with new generations in fresh, exciting ways. And if the way to the heart is through the stomach, then this trade fair is serving love Negrense style.
Himbon is coming up, so please come and visit us from September 23 to 28 and come to Negros in Manila.
All right, and that's it for us today, Wednesday, August 27. Again, we'd like to offer our sympathies to former Senator and former Secretary Mar Rojas and our very own Corina Sanchez Rojas on the passing of Ma'am Judy Araneta Rojas.
Yes, we'd like to pause for a brief moment of silence as a symbol of condolences to the family. Join us again tomorrow for more real talk and a lot of spilled tea.
With Zero Filter, I'm Monique Tuzon. Anytime is a good time because it's always more fun with us.
I'm Ferdi Salvador, always on top with the news and stories that matter most.
And I'm Mai Rodriguez. That's the Daily Dish served. Have a good Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for watching.